Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and I am back with a massive Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time mod video. This time we're going over some of the recent mods that have been added to the game by a very talented community. There's a Discord server where a lot of the modding and development takes place that I'm in, and I've been sort of scouring that, and of course Vortex Mods, the website where most of them are posted. And as you can see, as I'm going over here, we have mods such as On the Run's Titan Crash, Komodo Joe, Komodo Mo, a Tifa Final Fantasy Tawna mod. We also have, as you can see here, Alice Coco from based on the Alice skin in Nitro Fueled. And then we also have a look at this, Canadian guy, very popular YouTuber and a friend of mine. So someone has decided to do that, AsoDesigner has decided to do that. Now, without further ado, I'm going to show a little bit of gameplay from each one. So this is Komodo Mo. And the creator credits user619, who does some of the mods, does some mods themselves on some of the some of the technical side of this, because a lot of these mods are kind of a collaborative effort. They're sort of not just done by one person. There's a lot of knowledge out there, shared knowledge, and information and development. Crash Mods is not perfect still, particularly with Coco, there are like eyelid issues and other little issues with cutscenes and stuff like that. But considering how good some of these skins are, honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm perfectly fine with there being little glitches. The other thing is that when it comes to these mods, especially when you're playing as Crash and Coco, this is Komodo Mo, by the way. Yeah, when you're playing as Crash and Coco, it's probably fair to turn off the quantum mask gear, because then it just actually warps them back to the same one. But yeah, this Komodo Mo is fantastic, and it's very apropos that he's replacing Dingo Da. Now, this is an on the run Crash Titans model, so we all know Crash Bandicoot, Crash of the Titans. I'm doing a let's play of it right now for the Nintendo Wii with the Dolphin emulator, but this is the skin that was in On the Run. On the Run is where a lot of these skins actually come from, not particularly in this video, but in other videos that I've covered before, because for example, I think it was Pinstripe, I'm pretty sure that was ripped from that game. So I think it's great that On the Run is able to be used like that. Unfortunately, On the Run is sort of paused development on their seasons. The last we heard from them was a few months ago now. They said they were coming back, but they haven't. But it's sort of a little bit strange there. But yeah, I kind of like this model. It's sort of fairly simple. Then we have Tifa here from the Final Fantasy series. It's funny, my first exposure to Tifa was no, it was not the Italian Parliament. It was what was it? Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, that was where I first. And the thing is, when I was a kid, I didn't know what I had heard of Final Fantasy. I remember seeing this Final Fantasy VIII trailer that, for some reason, as a kid, like a young kid, scared me. It was just kind of just weird. I don't know. It was really odd. And anyway, long story short, I was like, who are these people in Kingdom Hearts? I don't know. They're just and then of course I learned, and I actually, to be honest, the only Kingdom Hearts, I've played all the Kingdom Hearts games, but the only Final Fantasy game I've actually properly played in extent, in a proper extent, is Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings on the Nintendo DS. Yeah, I thought I'd show off the inverted mode, because sometimes the inverted mode look really cool. Some of them are a little bit much, but this is pretty nice. Well done. Honestly, all the Tawna skins do not miss. They're fantastic. They're very varied. Then we have Komodo Joe here, but Komodo Joe replaces Coco. So yeah, we've got a gender fluid Komodo Joe here. It's very progressive stuff. You'll love to see it. Well, look at this. Look at me race through here. There you go. And Komodo Joe is has to carry the computer as well. That's probably unavoidable. If we're talking optics of Crash versus Coco, Coco's the true multitasker, because how else, how is she doing that? How is Coco being able to carry a laptop and you know, spin and whatever. Like, it's kind of obscene, it's kind of ridiculous, a little bit of a show off. Yeah. Anyway, by the way, I decided to, you know, I really went all out in this video for some reason. I don't know why. I wanted to give you guys a big one. I made this track yesterday. It's going to come out earlier, but well, the video is going to come out earlier, but I thought, no, I want to get the track right. Link is in the description. There's going to be heaps of links in the description. But yeah, I might put it on. It's probably going to be, by the time it's up, be on SoundCloud. But yeah, so yeah, I haven't used SoundCloud in years, but it is a good platform. But yeah, I haven't used it. Now this is Alice. Yeah, so as I said earlier, used predominantly with the nitro fueled skin, which is you know, that makes sense. I remember that skin. You know, yeah. The thing is, this is sort of almost a tangent on its own, but it's just, to me, the skins were kind of almost everything I wanted as a kid from like Crash skins. You know, I mean, obviously there was Crash tag team racing skins, which were great, but like, you know, the skins in Nitro Fueled and On the Run, I mean, I was looking at them just before I filmed this video just to have a look. I'm like, this is fantastic. There's, you know, nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, AsoDesigner's done a Canadian guy A1 here, and we'll use that to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support on the latest videos. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. And go download these, go download them, have some fun, and I will speak to you all very soon with more mods and hacks and let's plays and whatnot. See you soon.